What began as a routine insurance dispute over denied coverage for a burst water supply line has now escalated into a battle over discovery violations, alleged obstruction, and a motion for sanctions against State Farm.
You have entered the DYOJO Podcast.
New haircut, same old me. So here's your invite to get a fresh new look at our older content. Our most recent episode, 123, which is the bigger headache for contractors working with the government or insurance companies?
No! God, please, no! No!
We took a look at some of the complications related to the rebuilding after the fires in California.
Completely unacceptable.
As well as an interesting case also out of California where a well-known insurance carrier is playing games at the time when the policy is most needed after a water damage claim in a home.
Oh, no!
So here's your opportunity, your reminder to go back and review episode 123. It's available on Spotify, Apple, wherever podcasts are sold, because people buy podcasts.
Well, that's real good, buddy.
If you want to stay tuned for upcoming content that we'll be releasing shortly, we're getting ready to do another round of interviews. So stay tuned. Sign up for the newsletter and get up to speed if you haven't already with episode 123.
DYOJO Podcast.
We're on the topic of insurance. This is a podcast, after all, that the majority of our listeners are contractors that work in that insurance realm. Merlin Law Group just recently posted State Farm's water protocol, and there's a case, this is in California, I believe unrelated to the fires, Tong versus State Farm General Insurance Company. Case continues to shed light on State Farm's handling of water damage claims. What began as a routine insurance dispute over denied coverage for a burst water supply line has now escalated into a battle over discovery violations, alleged obstruction, and a motion for sanctions against State Farm. So they took it to court. The court actually ordered State Farm to release documents, but they're not doing full discovery. But where was the court has already compelled discovery, but allowed a protective order to shield certain alleged proprietary documents from a broader public disclosure.
You get nothing! You lose!
Now the policyholders are seeking sanctions, arguing that State Farm has been dragging its feet in producing court-ordered materials. So what is that? Compelled discovery, but allowed a protective order to shield certain alleged proprietary documents from broader public disclosure.
This is not okay.
So you might want to take a peek at that and keep an eye on this case. This seems to be more related to what their internal protocols are. This case is able to go through and get some of that exposed. That could be very interesting for contractors and policyholders and anyone supporting the policyholder side of that argument. I think those of us in the property restoration need to follow the other associations in trying to get local, regional activities going, whether that's an independent effort or with a trade association like the RIA. They recently had an event, I believe that was in LA or Arizona, I think it was LA, a regional event. So those are really positive for getting together, trying to join forces to, set standards, promote business, and represent the industry.
That's going to help you.
But another way you can do that on a local level, I've had some really cool opportunities with another contractor to speak at a local skill center, which is high schoolers, talk about ways that they can present themselves for getting hired and then things to look for to get promoted, but also construction training academy, people that are making a transition into the skilled trades or trying to do that or maybe start their own businesses. So that was a really fun opportunity. And then recently got to go back to the trade center to teach some of what I've been doing for one of our local colleges, which is teach construction estimating and construction management. So you have window washing, right? Pretty low materials. Your biggest cost is labor. You talked about excavation. Well, now you got equipment. So if you know somebody that has it that'll rent it to you for a reasonable price, your cost isn't super high. But if you want to become an excavator, right, then you're looking at buying a $30,000 piece of equipment. There's a lot that can be done that's of mutual benefit to your personal growth, getting your company's name out there, helping the industry at large, and then broadening your network of people. The DYOJO is the Do Your Own Job Dojo.
That's what you need for a team to be successful. Everyone to do their own
Dang
job.
You do your
Dang
job, I'm doing my
Dang
job. We have a fighting chance. That's a wrap for this episode. I'm Jon Isaacson, and it's been a pleasure sharing insights to help you shorten that dang learning curve.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
If we have been helpful, please like,
Share, comment, and subscribe.
If you'd like to learn more about our education and outreach efforts, please check out our website, thedyojo.com. My 5 books for the skilled trades can be purchased through Amazon, including my latest, P2T, Preparing to Thrive in the Modern Workplace, which was written to help employers and young professionals build success together.
Wow, that's real good, buddy.
Thanks to our guests and sponsors for making this possible. Until next time, keep thriving in the trades.
DYOJO Podcast. Over and out.
Completely unacceptable.